So, Antonio, I want to thank you for joining us here today. We always want to catch
Yes.
up and see how things are for you, who's been practicing, who has any feedback for us.
What you have experienced after the class, during the class, whatever you think is important to share.
Yeah, what do you think? Come on.
Wow. I just want to say thank you so much for such an incredible experience, and all the information and the knowledge and the people. It was just completely wonderful. And yeah, I just want to say that to begin with.
Thank you, Novella. Thank you.
Well, I really thought that this concept was amazing, being there the whole week, because I could have traveled back and forth to my home, but this was a beautiful opportunity to be there. And for me, 6 days was more than enough, because there are so many impressions that you have to absorb and all the extra things that for me it was great. And the only thing that I thought that was sometimes that I thought, okay, that could have been better, but it was not because of you, it was because of the light. You are in a room, a wonderful room, but you could not always see what was on the wall. The projection was not always that good. That was something that I thought, okay, that but as a teacher I see that all the time, so you have to deal with that. It wasn't an issue, but if I have to say something, then I would say that. And one thing, because it was so intensive, I really didn't have gotten the chance to go out. I saw that a lot of you went out, but it was really like ta 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 ta. That was good. It was absolutely, because in my experience, well, I had to save for this, and it was worth the money. It was well spent. So a big thank you to both of you. You were absolutely amazing, and all the class as well. Lovely people, good vibes, and yeah, top.
Thank you. And I always, because we have, Alba and I have experience training, right? We train with teachers. So I'm always, and it's same as Alba, we're focused on providing the knowledge, the experience, so that by the time you leave the course, you're never going to say there was not that much information in that course. Your complaint will be that was too much, you know, but you will never say, oh, I didn't get it in as much as I wanted to. That is our intention. But thank you, Luz. Thank you for your feedback.
Annabella.
I think the way that in which you taught it was just, it was so perfect, because it set us up. You were so clever in kind of with your presence, that you've allowed us to launch in immediately. And I think that's what's so clever about it, is that even though we only had one session to facilitate, we're ready. We feel ready, because you've held this energy, and you've kind of just let us go into it. I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but I just think it was phenomenal. And yeah.
Thank you, Annabella. And we need to, again, and we're honest. You will not get out of any class being an expert, right? You will have all the tools, you will have the foundation, you have the information, and you have the demo saying, hey, we're teaching this, but here, you'll see it works, you know? And you the last day you tried a little bit of it. Of course, you guys were facilitating your sessions. You were not paying attention to that. But I was talking to my wife, you know, we had like 7 groups. In one group, somebody started crying. I went to that group. Then I heard somebody screaming. I went to the other group. And then somebody was saying something else. So every group was in their own experience. So you guys were causing this on the ones volunteering as the clients. You guys were getting a taste of introspective hypnosis in those mini sessions. That's, to me, was a confirmation that you guys can do this, but you will get good at it by practicing. And it's nice to practice with colleagues, but at some point you need to stop that, because then it's not a real practice. You need to practice with people that don't know you, that don't know about this. That's a real practice. But thank you, Annabella, for your feedback.
Bernice.
Okay.
I would like to say that as a complete novice, because I'm not a therapist at all, I've certainly come home and I feel very clear about what I've got to do. I feel confident about most of it. The only thing I'm a little bit is counting somebody down, but what I really took on board that I'm hoping is the voice. And in my head all the time I'm thinking, slow the voice, and do it with, that you're focused on that client. But as I say, for me, unfortunately, I have been sick since I've come back, but I have got people that want to do it, so I can't wait to start. But as a complete novice to anything like this, I've come away feeling, do you know what? I've got all the tools, and I'm very, very grateful. So to both of you, thank you. And obviously the group.
Thank you very much.
That's an awesome group. Thank you. Thank you very much, Bernice.
Okay.
Lena.
Yeah, so I had no background in hypnosis before, and coming into the workshop, I was like, how in the world am I going to do a session by myself at the end of this? And we gained so much knowledge, and I got confident day by day, more confident. And when I got home, I did a session on my sister. And she didn't went to a past life, but she's my half sister, and she connected with her father who passed away. And I was able to heal a trauma that no one else ever could. And I was just blown away that I was able to do it after a 6-day course, That's why I'm so grateful and blown away that I was able to do it.
Very good.
Your day.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you. And congratulations, Lena. Very good. Thank you.
Olivia.
Yeah, I thought the course was really good. You guys were both like really empowering teachers, and empowering teachers who actually want you to succeed aren't always easy to find. And I felt like the length was really good. I mean, it would have been probably nice to like have like one more group attempt it, or like one more group session doing, but it probably wouldn't be worth an extra day just to have that one more practice. But one thing that I really liked that kind of, I liked it a lot when we practiced going through the memories, just like one-on-one in the chairs, because that was kind of, so much happened even just in those 10-15 minutes. And I thought that was a really clever way to kind of like break up the methods. So I think like my only idea would be like maybe you could do that with a womb regression or some other thing, just to like practice a method, but without having to give a whole session. Because that was even just that 15 minutes like really healed a big thing for me.
Awesome. Thank you.
But yeah.
Thank
you.
you.
The location and the food were also like really, really good.
It was great. And you notice, Olivia, how people connect visiting memories without an induction. Then you understand that an induction is really not needed, right? So good, thank you. Regression to the womb, maybe one day after dinner, have you guys practice one regression to the womb. Oh my God, that would be. Can you imagine how many people put people in pairs or in groups and have volunteers and do at least 2 regressions to the womb, after dinner? That's an option. So thank you for the suggestion. Good. Luke, you're
Luke.
next.
Yes, thank you for this amazing week. I did not touch any hot stoves yet. I'm still building up some confidence. So I'm a bit intimidated, to be honest, with all these practitioners here who did already sessions. But on the other hand, that week felt as a deep initiation for me. It's like a ritual. And that's what I say, what Lena said. It was the energy of, it was Annabella thing. Yeah, it was so special. You knew, you could felt there's something happening here with me that's gonna change my life. So I did have a session as a client that was a good nudge to to take the next step. But now a cousin wanted to do a session with me and a friend, but I don't think that are the best people to approach because I know them too well. So I'm a bit hesitating to do that. But on the other hand, maybe I just have to jump in and see what happens. I have to start somewhere. So yeah, that's my situation now.
Thank you, Luke. So it's been what, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
If you wait any more time to
Forget.
start practicing, you're going to forget everything. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling all of you. If you wait any longer to start practicing, you're going to forget everything. Whatever you invested is going to be gone. You know, so you need to start doing it. And confidence, you build confidence while practicing. It's not like I'm waiting. Let me feel confident to start facilitating a session. No, I facilitated a session and then I started gaining confidence.
Yeah.
So no, just do it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think. When too much analysis causes paralysis.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Thank you for
I was
that.
told that by a friend. When I
Yeah.
was analyzing, she already passed away. I was analyzing Antonio. Too much analysis causes paralysis. Just go ahead and do it. She was right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Alba, anything else you want to say? As I said, we don't want to take more time. I know it's late for you guys, but I'll let you speak, Alba.
You guys were a great class.
That's awesome.
You were awesome. Antonio and I have been doing this for a long time, and we get the personality of the group. And your group just had just a beautiful, beautiful soul to it. All of you together, and you bonded all so quickly, and really, it was beautiful to watch how you all kind of just got together and were willing to help each other. It was wonderful to watch how much you were really getting done, even on those one-on-one practice sessions. It was just beautiful to watch how you were helping each other. And you just need to expand. Once you're able to do a session and see how wonderful they feel and that you did it, wow, you're just going to get hooked.
Right.
It's like a drug. It really is. Once you help one person, you just want to do it again and again and again.
Once you help one person, you're going to say it was worth it. Spending all that, investing the money, spending the time, But I want to thank you, all of you, for attending and for trusting in what we had to share during those days, for giving us the opportunity to give you new concepts, right? And it's not easy for people to open up and accept new concepts. You have been thinking and believing on stuff on your own way. And then all of a sudden, two people come saying, this is the way it works. This is what happens. And this is entrapment. And this is attachments. And you guys were open and you followed instructions. You were disciplined. And the thing that I love the most is I didn't see not even a single drop of ego among of you. And one thing that we need to understand and learn is that we cannot have ego in what we do. It's cancer, So I appreciate that you guys didn't have that and that you guys were open and the class was amazing. Every single class is different. Every single group goes at a different pace. And something that we learned is how to maybe slow down the class based on the need of the group. Not every group has the same need when we teach him things, right? Everything was perfect. I was so happy when I came back. And I told Catherine, I told my wife, you missed it. You missed it. But she's coming for the next one. Anyway, thank you again.
Antonio and Alba, I would like to say thank you so much. It was really well organized. Everything was perfect. Everything. I cannot really, from the lectures to the food, everything was perfect. I mean, I've attended other courses, but this one was really professionally organized and very well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we finished at 3:30 because you wanted to do the tour, remember?
Yes.
We finished
Carol
at 3:30.
Yeah.
Carol has a comment.
Yes. One thing that I really want to say is you guys have no idea of the responsibility in the way you do it. I mean, by responsibility, I mean, it's clear that you guys came with a purpose, right? I mean, all of us. So you guys take the purpose and the task beautifully. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we know as well that we are not alone. So there's a huge team, behind. So of course, the gratitude goes to them as well. And I really hope that we somehow can keep this connection in the future, because Biba was amazing by creating the WhatsApp group. We have lovely discussions there. It's amazing to follow up. I wish I had more time to go into detail in every single experience that people are sharing, because the same as Luke, I'm building also up my confidence, So it's amazing to have a room in which we can just be ourselves and share the frustrations, share the gains, share the, like the happy, like being happy and being sad, and like the tears and sweat and everything. So amazing guys. Really a blessing to be among all of you. And thanks, Antonio and Alba. You guys just rock. You guys rock. Yeah.
Thank you, Carol. And I'm glad that you guys keep connecting. If you start creating your own Zoom events, let us know. If I have the chance to do it, I'll join. You also have the mentoring platform, right? You don't have to do it. But if you want to do your own thing, I would recommend WhatsApp works great. But then when you want to look for information, it's difficult to find it, right? So I would recommend maybe a Facebook group, even though some people don't like Facebook. But at least when you share about a case, you share about a situation, it stays there. So when you want to go back and look for that information, it is there. Talk to Lena, talk to Tony, they know technology. You guys can figure out something where all the information that you're sharing doesn't get lost, that is there. So thank you again for your feedback, Carol.
Jessica.
I just wanted to reiterate that I just thought the whole course was, it had the right amount of information. It was packed in there. It was full of information. None of it was I sitting there thinking, that's irrelevant. That's not something I need to know. All the information was presented, fast, lots of information. That was the right amount. So I think it was excellent.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jessica. Thank you
you
for information. Good. Alba, anything you want to say before we disconnect?
We just loved you all. It was wonderful. It was wonderful for us. I'm
this
sorry.
class is going to stay in our heart forever.
I'm sorry I wasn't there the last day, but I did my best. And no matter, I still loved it. You guys were just awesome.